Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
Do I taste nice?
Hello.
You gonna do that so I can lose a fat in my arms?
Auntie
Hello.
Yeah, you just kind of say that while we're
You
live.
know when you do that massaging to help break down all the fatty tissues.
Lovely.
I don't need to be clean.
How is everybody doing?
I'm full of cold.
Yes, Auntie Ange is not well. She's got a cold, and
what cold shall we name this? Sassy cold I've got. So be warned, it's out there.
she got the sass.
Yeah, let me have
She's
a bit of the
infected
stool.
with sass. So yeah, if she infects me, she's gonna be punished.
No, because I've had it since Thursday, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Thursday I had tales of it, and then Friday I broke out in it.
superior genes. I can fight anything.
Look at that there, that muscle rustling there. And then
right.
I got, so that was fun. So I've got my honey and lemon in here. I can't take this cork
Auntie Ange's
off.
been drinking some honey lemon stuff.
Yeah,
you can't take the cork thing off.
Yeah, for last.
I think it's a good idea not to keep it on anyway, not to take it off anyway.
Look at the size of my lemon. You ready?
It's a big lemon.
Yeah. Then I break down and squeeze some, so it gets weaker and weaker and weaker. But yeah, honey and lemon to help it out. Yesterday it sat on the lungs, so it's not as bad today. Obviously working.
Heat in here's getting bad. I also remembered.
Yeah, but isn't the electric thing on to dry my washing? My tumble dryer is.
Oh, that's one as well. But also, like on the other side of the wall of my desk is a radiator, isn't there? Plus the heat of the computer.
Could have done with the radiator on Callum's side of the wall, really.
Yeah, he probably would have liked that, wouldn't he?
Lou's looking at you, say, "Where's my sweet?" Fancy eating sweets when you're on a podcast.
Oh, like how you ate my sweets at that.
Yeah, but
that
that was before we started. I snuck it on, and then as
we were playing,
and then as I popped it in my mouth, it went on. Wasn't that right, everybody who watched? Anyway,
well, not only that, it's not that it wasn't. It wasn't even your sweet. It was mine that I was saving for myself. It was lemon flavoured. I like lemon sweets. I saved the best for last.
Actually.
I was saving the best for last.
Yeah, but that's a lie because you don't eat your black wine gums. You save them for me because you don't like them.
I don't like them.
Which wine gum do you save for last?
Actually, wine gums, because they're just kind of bundled in a bag, I just eat them as they are.
Oh, right. You don't like colour code them and then eat
No, but anything else, like Marwams, Chewits, etc., Skittles, I'll eat them in an order, like, because I like to save the best ones for last. And my most favourites. So in order of favourites, it's apple and lime, lemon, and then orange, and then everything else before that.
I don't know.
I usually tend to eat the
I can't
purple.
remember.
I usually tend to eat the purple or cola flavour ones first. It's not that they're like the least favourite, but like they're the least best out of the options I have. Right. Reality shows.
I know.
So you've been So yeah, we thought we'd talk about this because Auntie Ange has been watching a show called
Married at First Sight Australian, even though they've done one in the UK, and I think there's another one elsewhere.
You've been liking the Australian one lately, haven't you?
Well, I happened to come. Well, I was watching some catch up on Channel 4, and my iPad was rolling the next one, and this happened to come on. I don't know why.
It hooked you. It did exactly as it intended to do.
And it hooked me in because I couldn't believe the women on it. But I've gone from season 8 backwards. I've done, and there's season 8. Blue's eating his wrapper.
You're trying to take it off me.
He has took it off you. The season 8, and then it goes back. I've been watching it backwards, so it's quite fascinating. Because like the later series, which I've been so when I've now gone on because I'm on season 4, and there's no Channel 4's got no more than that, so they've missed one out as well. They've missed one of the seasons out, and then I can't do 3, 2, and 1 because Channel 4's not done that. So I have to find a way of finding the rest. But anyway, the later series, because I think of the early series where the men were comparing which woman they like to be and vice versa, they started taking out photographs and say which out of these 10 brides would you view picked off first.
Yeah.
And you can see the women get a bit upset if they're not number one, which I think is a bit mean in one hand. You know what I mean?
That's the point. It's supposed
Yeah,
to.
but it's all right. But what's funny is when a man doesn't pick that woman and picks her down the scale, and the woman does it back to him, he then gets smardy.
They both get mardy, mother. Like, that's the thing. Both sides get mardy about it because they both want to be number one.
Yeah, I would want to be in somebody's number one. Am I anybody's number one out there?
I know I'm number one to all you guys, right?
No.
Right? I'm the number one.
I'm the number one. I'm the best person.
I'm the number one YouTuber.
No, because if it weren't for me, you wouldn't be here, so I'm number one.
I best be your favourite YouTuber.
Oh dear, I don't think anybody's online. Anyway, have you said hello to anybody on it all?
Yes, you know to everybody. How are you doing?
No, have you done all your little...
Sort that out soon.
Hey, guess what I'm having done on Wednesday? My eyebrows. Finally, hopefully, cross fingers, I'll see Rachel to have my eyebrows done.
Cool.
And a bit of massaging done. Because every time I book in to see her, she's falling ill. And then she had COVID.
You know, we've very far deviated away from the very main topic.
Let's go back to the topic.
So, yeah, let's focus on the topic. So, reality shows. I hate reality shows. I absolutely despise them. I detest them. I don't like watching them.
I don't really watch
You
them.
have been watching this religiously. Literally, any second Auntie Ange has around the house, right? If we're not watching a show together, yeah, or she hasn't got a guest over, she just constantly, she's got the iPad, she walks around the house, she's in the bathroom with it, she's in the bath with it, she's she's writing documents with it, and all sorts.
Christmas Day, I had it on. Married, first sight, Australian. I had it on. I was soaking in the
Christmas?
bath, drinking a bottle of wine, so I knew how long I was in the bath.
Like, she'll be in the shower watching it.
Oh, I can't watch it. I listen to it in the shower.
Exactly. This is probably why you'd want to see through bloody curtain, don't you? So you can actually watch it.
Actually, that's a good idea.
What have I done? What have I done?
Bless, no, it's quite good. Will you stop eating sweets?
No.
So,
I've got one more left.
This little shit, isn't he? You're that brown mojo
obsessed with this show. I can't stand them.
No, yeah, but that one I don't mind. I don't normally do reality shows or Towie or stuff like that. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Hey, it's in the tissue. What more do you want?
Just don't put that tissue anywhere near me. Otherwise, you'll be wearing your teeth.
That would be tempting to do that, but I'm not. I don't like.
You'll be wearing your teeth.
You'll
never see Auntie Ange on this podcast again if she dares.
I would love to do something like that, but I can't because I think it's grotesque, so I can't do it. It is
grotesque.
That's why I won't be able to do it. I'm very.
Pitybug says bless you.
Oh, thank you, Pitybug. So, anyway, what was it? Yeah, so I've been watching. I can't believe the women on there. Well, I should do, because women are like that. You know, they go messaging the other person's partner. I'm not happy with him. I really fancy you, and this, that, and the other. And I tell you what I do like at the end of it, when the men have lied or the women have lied, and the truth comes out on the videos, and then they just see what plonkers they are.
Well, for a bit of context, I did a bit of digging to find the trailer.
Yeah.
It wasn't much digging. I literally just searched the show trailer, and it's the top result. So, you know. But I thought we could watch it together, if you would like to. The headphones are there. I can't really reach them. I was meant to sort the headphones out earlier before we started, but I was busy.
Entertaining the throne.
It wasn't even that. Bloody sod.
I can't help it.
You're a monster.
So easy to wind up, isn't he? Oh dear me.
I'm trying to reach, but stars on my arm. Right, there we go.
I
right,
like
so
watching some of the Japan things.
oh, it's buzzing. Is it buzzing on you? Is the headphones buzzing to you? It's buzzing to me. No, it's fine. It's fine. Right, so if I do that, it's probably not going to show it because I haven't opened it. There we go. So I thought we could watch this together.
Come on.
To get an understanding
Which season
of it.
is it? The first one?
It says First Sight 2021. Oh, no, 2021 First Look. So here we go. Ready?
I've seen that episode.
Have you?
Mm.
all of you are here
So dramatic.
to find love.
Yeah, but it's American and Australians are, aren't they?
This is the real thing.
It's not the real thing, though.
Everything
The beginning
I want to have
Like
a
the voice.
connection with
The
somebody
beginning.
is here.
and be close to somebody.
The
It's
beginning
it's so unnecessarily dramatic.
of the experiment.
Oh, that's what you want to say. isn't
That's
it?
something I want to complain about.
And time has been slipping away. I really want to love again.
The beginning of the rest of their lives.
What? Is that it? That's
That's it.
rubbish. That's absolutely rubbish.
Yeah. So
That was a really rubbish trailer.
yeah.
Sorry, First Sight, Australia First Sight. You got a rubbish trailer.
You need to hire me, right?
Yeah.
I can do a better job for you.
That's rubbish. It's the beginning. The rest of their life. Not really.
Is this unscripted?
Anyway, right.
Reality shows, they always claim they're unscripted. They try to pretend that they're not scripted, but
They are.
it is very clear that they are scripted.
Well, they have to be, don't they? They have to know what they're doing in one end. But
It's kind of like when we did that show, right? Rich House, Poor House. Now, sure, most of it like we're kind of trying to do our thing, but like they kind of told us what to do in a way, didn't they?
I would have preferred it if they said, "How would you like to spend the money?" Like we did a sports a day. Now I would have preferred to go to Bounce. It's a company in Peterborough where you go on the trampolines and you bounce along. And the reason why I would prefer Bounce is because I cannot justify spending £70 for about 30 minutes or an hour bouncing away. I can't justify when you're on a low income and you're
Yeah.
watching your pennies.
So, like normally for us, like spending that much for something that we could probably get a trampoline and do at home is
So I would have preferred us to go on to Bounce.
like if they let us have the choice of what we could have done.
Yeah, because we never experienced the spa properly anyway, because we got told to leave by a certain time because they had the taxi there. So we never had the full experience, because normally when you book a spa day, you're there at 9 o'clock until shutting time at night. Well, we weren't there. We had to arrive at a certain time, and then we had to leave where Bounce would have suited us, because we were there, we did an hour, and then...
Well, like, yeah, because they, like, yeah, I get it, they're kind of giving us the schedule, what this family lives were like, and doing that. But the thing is, they had such a dull life. They were so dull.
You might watch this one day.
I'm sorry that you got a dull life. That's not my problem, that's your problem. Like, we got so much stuff we want to do, so much we want to, you know, experience and stuff.
That's why we most probably never get true money.
Yeah, because we'll do it right.
Yeah.
That's
So-
why we'd never get anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's what I would have preferred. I quite like the shopping though. I mean, even though I still bought the shoes in the sale, they still cost about 70 quid, 90 quid. I still brought them in the sale from 100 odd quid. I thought that's a lot of money. We had some nice takeouts and some nice food and stuff, but yeah, it was quite.
It was a little disappointing though, wasn't it, when we did the show?
Well, it was like living in your dad's house, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like,
you know, when I clean these big posh houses that have got gyms and
you've seen
swimming
like,
pools,
you've
you know,
seen
and
the
I've
proper
seen
houses.
I've seen the nice. It was like I was expecting one of them. would put my
the rich house we were at was just a
box standard house.
basic house.
It was a basic house.
like it was kind of nice, but like
We used to live in a house like that.
we used to kind of live in a pretty decent house, like a long time ago. So it wasn't really much to it. Like if I was hoping like there'd be an indoor pool or something, or outdoor pool at
wow,
least.
you've got a TV in the kitchen, a big massive TV. Oh, what we do?
Yeah,
I don't like
like
TVs in the
TV that's
kitchen.
only just slightly bigger than what we've got at home. We've got a 40-inch, and their TV was probably like almost no different.
The kitchen was lovely though. I've got to give them credit for that.
The most entertainment system they had was a Wii.
Yeah, that's us, wasn't it?
We've got all the consoles, haven't we? Well, no, we've got an Xbox. You got the Pac-Man thing, haven't you? The Pac-Man controller. Was that a gift, or did you treat yourself to that one?
It was a treat off you children.
Well, there you go. So-
thank you. I'll buy myself gifts when they were younger. Wrap it all up. Like, oh, look what you brought, Mummy.
But honestly, half our reactions were kind of faked there.
The bit that I think was fake the most is when we went in that restaurant.
Oh yeah, we had to pretend it was so great. Yeah, like,
I tell you now, I can see why rich people turn the food back and refuse to pay the bill.
yeah,
That was 200 odd quid and it was disgusting.
yeah. Like, so you know the stereotype, you know the jokes where rich people, they eat those little plates with tiny food and nothing on it. Yeah, it's real. It's real.
And not just that, the duck wasn't even cooked properly.
It tasted horrible. Like that
Yeah,
is
but
not...
you ate all our ducks.
Yeah, I kind of like it was tolerable for me.
And
But,
I
like,
worked for an ex-chef from a...
if I was a millionaire, I'd still go to McDonald's. Get a KFC. I want to go to these restaurants.
I might. I might go to the odd one.
Yeah, if you really want to feel fancy to get nothing, I'm like, nah, man, I'm going to go out. Let's all take a day trip to Mackie P's. Yeah, get some easy food that tastes actually good and fills you up, even if it's like for an hour.
Oh dear, no, that was
But yeah,
that was fun, wasn't it?
so reality shows they are kind of scripted. Like I think big ones like that one is definitely very scripted. Like
That's what we was going to discuss because I think it's a bit bad, especially in Australia. It's not like in England where, you know, it takes 4 or 5 hours to get to Scotland where we are. But like in Australia where it's really big and they got somebody dating each other completely like on a 2-day travel. I mean, obviously it'd be shorter than that on the aeroplanes.
well,
But why are they setting the people up that far away?
bear with me, I'll get there. So I just want to finish the bit about the scripted. So like the show we did, it was a small show.
Yeah.
So
I'm
and
doing another series, by the way.
yeah, and like I guess like so they kind of encouraged us on what to do and what to say
The
and how
second
to
one's
feel.
better.
But like these bigger shows, I think they're a lot more scripted. But yeah, as you said, so like people are just completely different. So yeah, a bit of context about the show. What is it? Married at First Sight. The idea is 2 complete strangers getting married. That's literally it. And then it's all the drama you get from that sort of thing because obviously there's no dating process, there's no getting to know people. You learn all the negatives after you've married them.
Yeah, but there's a couple that are getting on, but they live miles apart. And I'm talking miles and miles apart. And like someone says, well, you said you moved for love. And yeah, 2 hours, not bloody at the other end of Australia.
Yeah.
You know, so that's the downfall of it because you just, and they go, what is it, the experts? No, the experts don't know, love. So all you've done is doing this show is showing them that the experts know bloody bugger all, really.
Well,
You know, because everybody
really...
goes, don't they? They go, oh, the scientists are right. And
No,
the
Mum,
experts.
the experts are doing exactly what they should be doing.
Yeah, but they're not really. Yeah, for the programme.
Yeah.
But in reality, because they're idiots.
It's got nothing to do with it. So as you heard in the trailer, it said experiment, didn't it? And like I've heard them several times when they have interviews with them, it's like, oh yes, with this experiment, oh yes, the experiment, etc. It's not an experiment. It is very clearly not an experiment. It's got nothing to do. Everybody knows what happens if you get 2 complete strangers and marry them straight away. They fall out. They get a divorce. So like, there's nothing to experiment. It's the pure reason for the show to exist is for drama.
Unscripted, neither can read.
But like the show is purely.
I don't know why I've got the giggle. Must be all the lemon and honey I'm drinking.
Sounds like you're getting some stuff. I think we need to check what's in your drink, mother. But yeah, like it's got nothing to do with an experiment. The show is purely for the drama because that is the only reason people would watch it. Anything existing prior to 1990. Excuse me. I'm a 90s baby. I have seen things before the 90s. Like, I have
You're
I have
95.
seen the content of before the 90s. Anyways, Shut up, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it's just. I swear to God, woman. Anyway, yeah, it's all drama, because the thing is, if there was no drama, nobody would want to watch it. The drama is purposely to trick people like this one into watching the shows religiously.
Yeah, but I nearly finished it.
Like, I bet though, when the drama kicks in, you're so enticed with it. You're like, oh, what's going on?
Quite like
yeah, there we go. I told you.
Not quite
It's got nothing to do with it.
No, because when I don't like watching, when I used to watch Celebrity Get Me Out of Me,
there was the incident that a cast of a reality show commits suicide because of death threats she got from audience who didn't like her action. Then the director went, it was all scripted. Yeah. It's pretty, yeah. I mean, it's like stupid people sending death threats. Like, I don't like the sound of half these people in the thing. Like, they sound dumb and you just kind of hate them. But, like, don't send death threats.
TV Land. Oh, really? Who is John? What's that, Belushi?
Looks like it says Belushi.
Belushi. I pronounced his name correctly. Well, I didn't. Didn't pronounce his name correctly.
Sounds like Belushi to me. But yeah, don't send death threats to people. That's so dumb. Yeah, it's all scripted. It's to make the drama. And if there's a certain scene that isn't exactly scripted, the producers would have done a setup. So then once that setup gets triggered, it creates the drama that they're looking for. Another thing is
but it's like one of them on the new end. I think it's season 7 or 8, and they're going, "How did they know? Somebody's told me that so and so was sneaking off to see so and so." I don't know. Somebody's told me. So somebody in the film crew's gone and told them, but they can't say somebody in the film crew's gone and said that they're following. So that's all drama at the dinner table.
Oh no, Pitybug. So every time they press the backspace, the YouTube app crashes. That's so annoying. I don't know who John Belushi is.
Try Googling.
Go on then. What else? So what is it? I've been watching these YouTubers, and they do. It's called Cinnamon Toast Ken, and he reviews some of these reality shows, and they take the mick out of it sometimes and stuff. And you know, like they watch some stuff from TLC.
He's an American comedian.
Oh yeah.
1949 until 1982 was an American comedian, actor, and musician who was 7 original cast members of the NBC sketch show.
Ew, NBC.
Saturday Night Live.
Yes. Screw the NBC, by the way.
No. Oh, he's only young. 33. He died at age 33.
Or at least the news section of it.
Cool, that is young, isn't it?
Have you seen the movie Saturday Night Fever?
I have watched it once, but I can't remember much about it. John Travolta in it. I've got to rewatch.
Sounds familiar.
I've got to rewatch it again. But yes, I did watch it years and years and years ago.
What else? Yeah, so these YouTubers I watch, they... Cool. So, what is it? Yeah, like these YouTubers I watch, they've been watching from this TV show from TLC. It's like 90 Day Fiancé and stuff, so I guess like there's people that chat to someone and then they meet them one day and, you know, get proposed or some rubbish like that to be married. It's so dumb. And then these other shows that they do, and it's so, like, you can clearly see that the drama is all set up. You can clearly see it.
Yeah, well, after this one that's nearly finished, I will not be watching another one.
YouTube hasn't been around forever. Did you know that? I didn't.
Hasn't been around forever.
Yeah, no, I'm being sarcastic.
I know.
I was there in the beginnings of YouTube. I watched it grow.
Did you?
Pretty much, yeah.
I never
I've been
did.
on YouTube.
I watch it a bit more now.
I've been around
but then I don't
YouTube
watch
for
it.
ages.
When did
what is it?
YouTube start?
Do not cite me the thingy witch. I'm trying to think of the meme.
When did YouTube start?
Oh god, it was ages ago. Very long time ago. Yeah. I'm trying to think of the meme that does the thing. Do not cite me the dark magic witch. I was there when it was written.
Porn stars and storage
Yeah.
are fake.
I've seen Storage Wars before because a long time ago I used to be up late and I'd be kind of doing stuff.
What's Storage Wars? Is that where people get in storage or something?
Yeah, they bid war for
Oh
storages.
yeah.
Stored like abandoned storages. Yeah, I used to watch. I didn't watch it. It was on in the background while I was kind of staying up late doing stuff. Like I'd watch my Family Guy or whatever, and then that would stop showing, and then Storage Wars would be on.
Mm.
Would you like to take Blue for a moment? He's kind of fidgeting a bit. I think he wants to go down, to be honest. Did you know people alive today grew up without phones in their pockets?
Yes, they are.
What?
I grew up without a phone in my pocket.
I'm joking. I also was around without a phone
I
in my
had
pocket.
and my first mobile phone was just before I was pregnant with you. So it'd be about 1994, 93, 94.
Was my first phone the Scorpion? Oh, not Scorpion, Lobster. I had this super tiny Lobster flip phone. It was so funny because it was so tiny. Even for me as a little kid, it was so tiny, wasn't it?
Mm. Mindstorm.
Until this
Did
one washed
you know
it.
there was a time when
There wasn't an
internet?
What? Nah. That's blasphemy. There was always
and do you remember
internet.
you can never use the phone when the internet's on the go. Actually, Sky did that when I was with Sky. I couldn't use the house phone when the
Like,
internet's on the go.
The phone.
Yeah, but that was recently, though.
I know, we'll get there, but I'm on about like where the phone would, you just couldn't do both.
I know. When I lived with
Yeah.
your dad, you're like, can you get off the phone now? I need the internet.
Like, we had this issue, and this was kind of recent, like, not too recent, like it was a good, how long now? How long ago?
I think it was with Sky, so it's I've been here for plus 4 years. About 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Because Talk, I could have done the internet and the phone at the same time.
There you go. Nick says, John Belushi, is it Belushi? One of the Blues Brothers.
Oh, yes.
Wait. No. Wait. Who?
The Blue Brothers, they were quite well known.
I feel like I've heard of it before.
They did a film about them, didn't they?
I feel like I've heard of that before. What was I saying? Oh, internet. Yeah, we had this issue where, like, if once the house phone rings, it cuts the internet off, and we have to reset. We have to remote reset it.
Known for the Blue Brothers film. I watched that as well.
Oh my god! At one point, there's only 3 TV channels in America.
No, and in England, we had three. We
There's
had
only
BBC
3 TV
One,
channels.
BBC One, which was the British broadcast television.
By the way, I'm being sarcastic.
I know you're being sarcastic, but I'm just telling Rick our problem. And then we had
Next, you're going to tell me that.
BBC
Next, you're going to tell me that TV didn't have colour. What bizarre world would that be?
Then we had ITV, and then in the late 80s early 80s we had Channel 4. I remember that coming out. I remember the Channel 4 programme. Channel 4 coming out, and then is it in the late 80s, early 90s we had Channel 5.
There you go. Find it funny, because I watched this show a little while ago called F is for Family. I think it's like based on 70s family. And there's always like the joke about what all the stuff that goes on there back then, like getting the whole brand new TV with colour. Yes, being sarcastic. Okay, name 3 American TV channels. I don't know. I don't care. It's America.
What?
Your face is...
The there's 3 American TV channels. I have no idea. Yes, he is Smarty Pants. Rude.
Oh, your face! What are you doing?
Getting one of the Blue Brothers
I'm
songs.
just gonna... Gotta avoid copyright there.
The balloons start dropping later on tonight. Look out.
I'm moving it away from his ears.
Oh,
Okay. Do you know less than 5% know what...
don't know.
You know less than 5% of what I know mine struck. NBC, CBS and ABC.
Oh, they're the channels. Well, CBS is still going, ABC is still going, and I've just done something. Was it with CBS? I've just done something with.
It was CBS probably. So when I'm saying screw NBC, or at least MSNBC, you were getting a little like, oh no, don't do that, because you thought it was related to the thing you're doing. But it's CBS you're having. You've got. I was saying screw MSNBC. They're douchebags. They are. they're douchebag news channel.
What's that program we were watching the other day? And they did about a news, took the Mickey out, roughly the true life of a broadcaster. Can't think what it's called.
Oh, Anchorman.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's based on a
Anchorman's
true
funny.
story, wasn't it, Anchorman?
In a way,
In a
you
way,
know,
but it's a bit far-fetched. in
besides
places.
the whole war that went on with the different news channels, I grew up without a phone. Full stop.
Oh.
I don't know how you survived.
Yeah, you bet you had to go to the phone boxes, didn't you, Nick, before they come into the houses?
I remember when phone boxes were still a thing. Now they're all gone. They've been turned into defibrillator boxes.
All removed.
I remember that time when like my phone would die and the only way I could call you was when I had to do it through the phone box.
I know, it's a shame because you're still going to need the odd phone. But then it's the vandalism that goes on with it, hasn't it? That's what's ruined it. That's why they've pulled them down, because of vandalism.
You ever heard of Gunsmoke, Western TV show? Never heard of it. It was on for over 20 years. See, Auntie Ange doesn't even know. Yeah, you ever heard of Back to the Future?
Yeah,
Absolute banger.
yeah. I used to like Michael J. Fox.
I had to watch it multiple times while I was writing my dissertation.
20 years ago, I was 27.
I got one. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Because I'm wondering if Rick might have heard of this one. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I wrote... it's in my dissertation. It was a film. I think it was made in the 1930s. And it was basically what would the future be like in 50 years? Because it was like, this is what the world was like 50 years ago. So that would be 1880, yeah? And it was like, so what would the future be like in 50 years? And then they kind of did what they thought the 1980s would be like, and it was nowhere near close. Nowhere near close to
I have
reality.
to watch that.
Yeah, so you probably...
Beard tickles me there.
Yes, I have a gap in the beard. Do you mind?
It does tickle me because it goes up and down. I reckon you should get rid of this, don't you?
I've got to shave at some point anyway, just to trim it down, not get rid of it. We had a party line where different phone rings for each household. I remember when you'd lift the phone, you can hear the conversation on the other end. That was quite funny. Because I know I've interrupted a few phone calls doing that.
I know, I used to do like doing that.
Back when you still had the cable on the phone. You can only go
And
so
I had the
far.
old dial.
Oh, the that one, the what you call them
Yeah.
again? I forgot what they're called.
The dial tones, aren't they?
No, not dial tone.
And then we had that punch button, and that took over.
Yeah.
You try and ring 999 up, you in an emergency.
I had a weird dream I had to call 999 last night.
And it won't till it gets back, and then you go, hello, 999.
Help me, I'm currently being stabbed. Is that like you're bleeding out and you're just like while you're there just gushing out. You just
Oh, bless you. He accused me of being asleep earlier.
I thought she was taking a nap because she's not well. I just assumed she was having a nap before we started.
I thought, well, it's just a cold, isn't it? They just tire you out, cold can. But no, I was doing some legal documents.
Illegal?
Legal. No, writing a letter on that.
Auntie Ange, criminal mastermind.
One could wish.
I've been doing documents non-stop. Rick kept asking. It was like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm not telling you. You'll find out soon.
Oh, bless.
You'll find out. Praise heavens.
It was better with 3 channels. Oh, do you know what? I think you could be right, Nick. It could be better with 3 channels. So I come back to bleeding out.
Demonic pigeon noises. Oh, because I'm going. We're talking about the old. Was it rotary phone? Was it rotary
Could
phone?
be.
Yeah, like you got to put your finger in the hole and then bring it around and then let it go like. Do you know what a carb use? No. I don't know words very well. Like names of things I'm not good at.
Oh no, am I really? I did.
What, you were bleeding out, Nick, while you were trying to wait for the phone to make the call?
Oh dear. I know I've got to message Nick in a minute. How are you feeling? But I haven't done anything at the moment. I've not gone on messaging or anything. I went out last night.
Yeah?
I didn't get drunk. I wasn't drinking. I had a pint, that was
I
it.
should go out again tonight so I can have my takeaway.
No, I'm not.
No, what? You're not?
No.
Aww.
I've just had a message saying they're not going to the quiz, so I'm not going. So it's homemade burger.
I think we should just treat ourselves tonight anyway.
No.
No,
because we'll be doing it in the week because I've got a meeting on Tuesday.
Because we're busy this evening anyway. So
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Here
I
we
can
are.
cook your tea.
I got an early night tonight.
So?
Make him learn
Doesn't
words
he
and places.
learn
Nah.
them?
I'm too busy doing other stuff at the moment and learning other
Yes,
things.
we do. We do go around places now, but I have terrible memory. My brain doesn't store things in that brilliantly.
My memory bad. Ah, the wall
Having
on your right seems to be
kids.
facing out to reality. What, you mean this one here? Because that is a blue towel I've got pinned to the wall. Because I tried to get rid of the background with it, but it's not working too well
This
at the
looks
moment.
like the borders, you know, the fizzy bit. You know when you got the houses and you have the wallpaper borders round.
Oh yeah,
It's a bit like that,
it does,
really.
doesn't it? I don't know. I could fix it, but I'm not going to now because if I try touching it, I'll mess
We
everything
would most
up.
probably come off screen and you'd be going, yay!
He wants to produce thing but has no references. You would be better at creating if you had more knowledge. I learn as I go along. I get to that bridge, like I cross that bridge when I get to it. That's basically me.
No, what's worse is I went to Amsterdam twice and somebody was talking about it. I thought, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind going to Amsterdam. I wouldn't mind going there. And then I saw a photograph of it. I went, oh shit, I've been there twice. So when people ask me where I've been, I just go, no. And then when I see if, oh yeah, I have been there. It's sort of like the capital of Holland, isn't it, Amsterdam?
Remember when we were new to Stamford and I went around Stamford at one point and completely got lost. I couldn't backtrack
Yeah, I had
myself.
to get the road details off dinner to see where you were.
Oh, that was when I was
Go
really
to
kid.
the end of the road. What street is it?
Back in primary school.
I couldn't do America though. They don't have street names, do they? They have Street 35, don't they, or something like that? 35
got
Street.
names.
Have they?
Yeah. Mindstorm news bulletin. People have figured things out prior to your life, and you don't really have to refigure out everything.
No.
Cool.
Oh dear, my poor cold. Not too bad. Could be
You're
worse.
recovering, are you?
Mm.
Was that walk
We
good
went
for
on
you?
a long walk, didn't we, with the doggies?
Took the little pups on a long walk. Well, I can't think of anything else. Is there anything else you'd like to add
Except for
on
we're
to?
just moaning about reality TV.
Yeah, reality TV.
And then when we discussed it earlier, this one would go saying stuff to me, and I said, well, why don't we save it for the podcast? And then we'll save it for that. And we haven't had a real good debate about it.
Well, we kind of have. I mean, we've had a good, 20-minute moan about reality shows. How about you guys? Is there any reality shows you've seen or heard of that you don't like, or you like or whatever, have any feelings about. I just don't like reality shows. So I missed some of the stream, just a few seconds, because I checked a notification and it auto paused the stream. Yeah. Can't read and watch at the same time. Yeah. YouTube is a pain in the ass sometimes. Well, we're just saying that we've had a moan about reality shows. So if there's any reality shows or reality TV, whatever, that you like or dislike or have any feelings about.
Because I was talking
Any
about
particular
Married at First Sight in Australia, and it just
Yeah.
tickles me how they're at the other end of the world. They've done one in the UK. I might catch up with a UK one just to see what that was like.
Reality TV
see.
was the end to creative entertainment. Yeah.
True. No, that is true.
I just don't watch TV and well, I don't really watch TV anyway as well. Like everything I watch is on my through my YouTube.
Now, I miss stupid stuff on TV,
Netflix.
like George and Mildred, you know, things like that. Because it's all gone so political correct. It's just no good.
They say TV's dying and then they wonder why, and then they come out with all these rubbish shows that nobody likes. It's like, what are we doing wrong? Am I making bad content? No, it is.
Singing shows.
Hang on, I'm making a joke. It's referencing the meme from The Simpsons. It's like, am I making bad content? No, it is the audience that is wrong. You can play Survivor on Roblox. I don't really play it. I'm not really into Roblox, to be honest. I actually don't like Roblox even more after some information came out about them.
Oh.
They are some dodgy sods.
Oh, you tell me afterwards then.
Yeah. Or I could just show you the info.
Do we have to?
Yeah, like I did have a video on my channel of a Roblox video that I did like a few months ago, and I've just unlisted it now because yeah.
The voice is pretty good. Yeah, we got The Voice here. It's not so bad. And that and singing shows. We've got The Masked Singer. I think that came from America. The Masked Singer.
Yeah, here you go. Because people these days aren't allowed to have a sense of humour because snowflakes cry and complain about every little thing that could maybe offend it. Yeah.
Yeah, we get fed up with snowflakes and wokes.
Like there's just a line.
The dog in the air conditioner.
Put the dog in the air conditioning room. Yeah. Well, he also does that when you hold him for a while. Like, he's just a bit anxious. That's all. Isn't that right, my little blue? You a bit anxious.
Yeah, doesn't really like being picked up.
Like he wants to, but also doesn't like it when he's there.
Yeah. So it's a catch-22
That's what's
with
really
him.
entertainment. Yeah. Like. Yeah. The whole woke stuff. Like it's good to have a bit of offensive because like that's what makes the funny, and it kind of doesn't make things sad.
Taking the piss out of reality makes you deal with stress better. You can take, like when I go through stress patch, I always phone somebody up and at least we can laugh about it.
I'm looking
Because
for
that stops you having mental breakdowns. Actually, having a laugh and a joke about it actually stops you from having a breakdown.
I'm looking forward to when people try to cancel me when I produce something offensive at some point. I've got a few scripts on the line ready to go.
I have no idea. Sometimes I don't want to know what goes on.
It's just like, because the thing is, like, the stuff I want to make, I want to make a lot of stuff, but there is like this little section of offensive humour stuff, and people don't realise that it's the humour that's the main thing. Like people think just because you're making an offensive joke, you support the thing you're joking about. It's like, no, I just want to make a joke, ha ha, for everybody.
What's that? Do you
Some
know
friends I have in this generation, like Elle, for example, but for the most part, I despise the latest generation.
Do you know what is it Wyoming?
Oh, Wyoming.
Wyoming.
Yeah, that's a place in America. So
I
I
watch
know some
Wyoming.
things. Yeah, dead baby jokes are gold. Yeah, but that's always everyone's go-to when it's offensive. It's like, lol, dead baby joke. It's like, come on, we can do better than that. And sure, if you can pull off the joke good, then I mean, but like, you don't just go dead baby, ha 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 ha. It's like you gotta put it off right. Auntie Ange, because she's a mother, that's her. She gets a little bit thingy over certain offensive jokes. Can't tell any orphan jokes anymore. Well, who are they going to complain to? Their parents? It's even better because of Auntie Ange's reaction. Oh, I love it.
I'll be having words with you when we're off air.
Oh, I love it. I love it. What about disabled people jokes? Like,
That's not too bad, actually.
well, it's not like they can stand up to you.
If we get taken off air, you're in my trouble. You'd be in my big box.
What do you... What do you call a man with no arms and no legs in a swimming pool? Bob.
I've heard that one before.
Oh, right. One message just popped up there. It's taken a while to come on there. Here we go. I knew a guy got into an accident and ended up in a wheelchair. He won't listen to me, and I tell him to just walk it off. It's the same joke, but this time at the front door. Matt. They're good. I like that. I do love a good touchy subjects because they are the most funniest. The worse it is, the harder I laugh because it's just... I like that kind of thing. That's why South Park's always been my favourite. Yeah, I've watched that when I was very young. Go on, tell another joke.
And then you stopped watching it. I'll have a joke.
You said it was because of Timmy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then you stopped it because of Timmy.
But then I watched it again.
And then you
so...
started watching it, which annoyed me.
Timmy. Why, you don't like me watching it?
I didn't when you was younger, and then you stopped watching it, which was
And you were
great.
relieved,
and then
weren't you?
got back into it.
Good.
Oh dear, I'm just loving these jokes.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a joke for you.
Come on then.
A woman goes to see a doctor. She goes, doctor, my husband won't have sex with me. He says, well, why won't he have sex? She says, he thinks I've got teeth down below and might bite it off, so we won't have sex. So, well, what you do is when he comes out, sit on the stairs naked, and when he comes home from work, he sees that you've got no teeth there. He says, I can't do that, doctor. Why not? He says, I'm on my period. He said, that's better still. Tell him you've been to the dentist and had them removed. I tried telling that last week when I was a bit drunk.
Dentist.
No, I was too busy laughing, so I couldn't get the words out. That always cracks me
I
up.
imagine something I wanted to say to you last night, and I was just kept laughing to myself. I couldn't actually. I struggled to say it.
So yeah, so there you are.
Laughter is great medicine, of course.
Oh yeah, right. Blake goes
Just
to the
wait.
doctor. He goes, doctor, what's the matter? He says, every time I go for a shit, it comes out like chips. So the doctor says, bend over, let's have a look. So he takes Charles, bends over. Oh, he says, sit down, I can see your problem. He says, what is it, doctor? He says, next time you go to the loo, remove your string vest.
Oh, I've heard that one. It's so... If it isn't offensive, how can it be funny? Ah, Rick, you're so funny.
Oh,
Well, go on, Caino, wait for your joke.
I'm ready to sneeze again, that's what I'm ready to do.
Pineapple.
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of what I was going to tell you yesterday, but I really can't remember.
Excuse me.
I really couldn't.
I'm hoping this clears up. I've got a job interview tomorrow.
Oh!
I'll be sending a message.
Remember Love Thy Neighbour, Auntie Ange?
Oh, yeah.
What's that one?
People would class it offensive today, but it's not really.
So a guy ends up in an accident and wakes up in hospital. He looks up to the doctor and says, Doctor, I can't feel my legs. The doctor replies, I know, I amputated your arms. It kind of reminds me of that joke where the guy goes to the doctor and he says, like it hurts when I touch here, and here. And then
That's what I told you the other day.
yeah, that's what you told me. Go on, you say, because you would word it better than I would.
The person goes to the doctor the other day, says it hurts here, here, and here, and touches his leg. Doctor says you broke your finger. The best one that I find is someone says I got a joke for it when they did that TikTok human scream, and the lads and the woman was going like, it's a human cardboard cutout, and there are actually blokes standing in there. So they stand in front of this woman, and they turn around and they say, introduce themselves, say something, and if they like them, is it swipe the right? So they do the arm movement.
Oh, all right. Shall I explain it for you? Okay, so for anyone who knows about Tinder, like...
Oh, that's it, Tinder.
Yeah. So basically, this was like the whole point of Tinder is you basically swipe left or right on the person. I think it's left if you don't like them, right if you do like them. And then if it's a match, you both get chatting, but Tinder is hard work. So somebody decided to create a reality version of it where there's a big big cardboard cutout, the box hole, a woman stands in front of the cardboard box, and she's a decider, and then there's a queue of guys that walk up to the square behind the cardboard cutout. They'll say something to try and entice the woman, and then she will decide to swipe left or swipe right. So one guy comes up and he says, do you want to hear a joke? She says, yeah. So he goes, women's rights. Auntie Ange loves that one. And the best thing is,
even back on.
she swipes right. She swipes the like thing.
Well, she wasn't very impressed. The lads behind him were absolutely in stitches. I'm laughing because what it happened was Callum was laughing at something. So I said to Callum, what are you laughing at? So he showed me the clip. And I just roared out laughing. Because that's, to me, it's just a bit of banter in it. It's just a bit of joke. There's no harm in it. And because I was laughing, and I said to Callum, it's even worse when your mother's laughing at a sexist joke. But I don't mind that. It's like when I went to see a comedy, when we went to one of these caravan holiday places like Butlins or Havens or something, one of them, and you was little, and the comedian comes up and he goes, what is it with women and carrier bags? Says you go in the cupboard under your sink, there's carrier bags, and then you open the carrier bag, there's more carrier bags, and then you open that carrier bag and there's more carrier bags in it. I like things like that because I find it funny, and of course I was laughing my head off. The bloke went, don't tell me you're one of them women. It's like Lee Evans once said about his wife. He goes, I'm shopping with my wife and we have a bit of an argument. And then she starts to tell her to shut up. Because don't you tell me to shut up. Because shut up, will you? She goes to somebody, come back. Look, can you hear my husband telling me to shut up? You know what I mean? And it's so funny because it's true, isn't it? I mean, we were walking the dogs the other day, I come out with something, and I tried to get somebody walking past to agree with me.
Oh, yeah.
And then, or like you go on a date with a woman and she has salad and you have chips on your plate, and Lee Evans said, what is it about women and you have chips and they don't have, why don't they order some chips? Because I like seagulls coming in. After you eat a chip, then they die. He says you can see the hand coming over to take what he eats.
Did that Scrubs, didn't they? Did that kind of thing where
oh, was it Elliot?
No, it was
Not JD, the other ones.
yeah, those two, and like she'd come in and steal the chips, and he lost his temper, didn't he?
Yeah. Oh, his girlfriend, wasn't it? Who's the other one? I can't think of the character.
Thing is, like, you can make a joke about something and not support the thing behind it. So,
I believe you mentioned this before. You told it at work, I believe. And there was someone who was really not impressed.
went on a whole rant, still talk about women's. Yeah.
I did mention it before, but it's funny though, isn't it?
Wasn't it the guy that was kind of like trying to be all defensive for women or something? Yeah.
Job interview we went on. Yeah, you didn't get that job, did you? You didn't get that contract. I wonder why.
Yeah. That was at my meeting. That was at my meeting. That was.
Oh yeah, you didn't get the contract for that. Don't know why.
It was unrelated, don't worry.
Oh,
Yeah, because like you can make a joke about something and not support the thing behind it. So like, I'd make all sorts of jokes on every ist and every phobie that you can think of, right? But I don't support, like, in the reality, I don't support it. So it's like as Callum, he does the sandwich joke, make me sandwich. Yeah.
Get
In
the
reality-
kitchen woman, make me a ham and cheese grilled sandwich.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat that.
Yeah, like
It's just his
like,
way of telling me he's coming home.
He'd make a sandwich joke, but like he doesn't actually support that kind of thing. Like if
That behaviour.
if a guy unironically told a woman to do that, he would flip on him.
Yeah.
He would. Like he doesn't even eat ham and grilled cheese,
So
whatever.
much
So like when he says it, you know he's joking. Unrelated.
Because
Cringe.
his friend.
I'd rather believe that Auntie Ange was sabotaged you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll have a phone call off him and his mates couldn't believe it. Goes, "You at home, Mum?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Get in the kitchen and make me a cheese ham and grill sandwich now." I went, "I'll see you in 10 minutes."
And all the friends would be like, "Oh."
I believe you talked to your mum like that. Like, but I know he was joking.
So if you ever catch Mindstorm being very, like, being ist at something or phobic at something, just know it's most likely a joke. Like, it's a good 99.9% chance it's
Are we
a
on
joke.
the 87th podcast?
Yeah, on our 87th. World against Mindstorm.
Oh yeah, hashtag World Against Mindstorm. Hey, at least we get the viewers.
Hey, you know what they say? Any publicity's good publicity. Even bad publicity. People don't believe that, but like the amount of YouTubers that have done something, like they'll say the N-word or whatever, like everyone goes ballistic, and yet they're still doing really well. If anything, it's been good for their career.
Yeah.
Should I just start doing that?
No.
Should I just shout the N-word and see what happens? I like when I call people gay and queer as a joke insult, even though I'm bi. Yeah, like me and my brother would just be like, "That's gay," or "You're gay," and all sorts. It makes no odds. Like I remember when I was young and I used to say, "Oh, that's gay," when I'm referring to something being lame. And then people started being like, "Oh, what's wrong with gay people?" It's like, nothing. I'm just saying a thing. I'm just making words up. I'm just messing about. Yeah. Because people just don't get that there's jokes.
No. Oh dear, that's funny. Like sometimes you have to take life seriously, and sometimes you don't.
Like you gotta
You
find
have to make
a
a laugh
nice
a
little
joke.
in between somewhere.
You gotta have a laugh in a joke. I like piss taking. I remember your dad used to send me texts saying, "I'm going to send the police round to you." I go, "Okay then, can you make sure it's the copper that you sent the other night, because he was pretty fit." And then I get another text going, "Sending the men in white jackets to you." I go, "Well, it makes a change from the boys in blue."
Caino says, "I love how a lot of the time when I show up, the chat just dies. It's just Caino now.
Oh, has everybody gone off now?
It's okay. It's okay, Caino.
Oh, bless. Well, on that note, Caino.
Bye." Wait. Right.
Oh, dear me.
Bye.
That's naughty. You're an aggravating devil, you are.
Oh, Kaino's
This
here.
belongs to... This chat belongs to me now. That's true. Belongs to you.
Kaino's
Anyway.
dominated the chat.
I know, well, we've got to wrap up now because it's
Yeah,
nearly
we're
7
going to
o'clock.
start wrapping up. But hey, it's been good to have you all around. It's good to have a rant about reality TV shows, insult a few news companies, and also talk about how jokes are funny.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And I'll catch you all later. See you next week.
Been
isn't
lovely
it?
having you all
Can
here.
believe it, a week's gone so quick.
A week has gone so quick.
Yep.
Oh, cheers, Blue.
Oh, thanks for that, Blue.
Just snuffed on me. Hello and welcome to Caino the Creator Podcast 87, hosted on some random YouTuber's channel.
Oh.
Learn something before next week.
Okay. okay. What do you want him to learn?
I'm already learning stuff enough as it is. I think there's getting too much information.
What do you want us to learn for next week? Right, then we can help out then. Then I can do a bit of revision the night before.
No, what I have the answers up right in front of me, just as we start. That's my revision.
You've been learning about companies, haven't you, this week?
I've been learning a lot about companies, a lot about legal stuff, documents, etc. I've been absorbing so much information in the last 2 months.
We did some the other day, didn't we? Was it Wednesday? Yeah, we did some Wednesday, didn't we? And of course, I used to study into that, so I know a little bit. And what happened was, after when we'd done it, I said, "Oh, I've got to go lie down for half an hour," because my poor brain was used. Oh, I didn't do well in my mock exam.
How about one for you, Rick? Watch the movie from the 1930s.
Right, 60s and 70s, right. Watch a movie from the 60s and 70s. Right, we'll watch a movie from the 60s and 70s.
Hang on, I'm just going to try and get the name. 1930s movie about weed? No, the future.
What? No, it says watch 5 movies from.
Yeah, no,
60s
I'm
and
giving one for Rick.
Oh.
Yeah. Just imagine. That's it. That's what it's called.
Anybody else ever do that in school?
Oh, what were you write answers on your hand?
Yeah, no.
No, but I might have written notes at one point.
Acted in that I can see. Just at the moment, Richard's Poorhouse.
Yeah, but there's something else coming out.
There was something coming out some night.
I thought that was meant to have been done by now.
Yeah, but it's wrapped up in November. Got wrapped up. 12th of November it was wrapped up.
I don't watch 30s movies. Is my lowest level I can stand. Oh, hold on. I gotta watch something from old stuff, but you don't. Excuse me. Watch Just Imagine. It's quite funny, actually. Like it's the fantasy of the future. I know because I had to write I wrote a dissertation. I chose a subject about the future. So we've got to watch that as well, so we can have an idea. Yeah. Which movie from the 1930s? Ah, yes, the one and only movie ever made. I mean, there isn't really many movies, anyways. But like, it's called Just Imagine. Literally, it's the word Just Imagine from 1930s. I think it's the 1930. Literally dead on 1930. So, and it's called Just Imagine. Literally, that's what it's called. From 1930, and it's about what the future will be like in 1980. And they make a reference about what the world was like in 1880, and then it came up and it was like, what's the future like? What would the future be like in 50 years? And then that was it. And like they do like a whole scene, and I think like they travel as well. It's quite funny. Like they do some space travel or something. It's worth a watch, trust me. I had to do a lot of research about media that focused on making stuff for the future, like Back to the Future, Terminator, Just Imagine, the French artists from the 1900s, wondering what the year 2000 would be like. It is on YouTube. I think that's where I watched the whole movie, on YouTube itself. Oh yeah, you said it's on YouTube. I'm going to watch it. Right, well, yeah, we should go so you can enjoy that. And we'll see you next week. If there's any other topics you'd like us to talk about, do let us know.
What's GTG mean?
Got to go.
Oh.
Yeah, we've GTG as well. So yeah, let us know what topics you want us to talk about next week. We might think of some, but it'd be good if you let us know.
So thank you for the sponsors.
Yeah.
Caino.
So a huge thanks to our lovely Patreon supporters: Caino, our awesome VIP; L, our awesome supporter; Nggyunglydngraady, our awesome supporter that makes me struggle; Pitybug, our awesome supporter; and Scary Mary, our awesome supporter. The Furious Five.
Loads of times. It used to be on every Christmas.
Yeah, I've seen Grease.
Every year.
I've seen Grease.
Pink.
I don't like musicals though. Yep. So Furious 5. If you want to support, check out patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. Yeah.
Love Rocky. Was it 1976? I thought it was later than that.
I've kind of seen it.
I was 2 years old then.
I've kind of
seen it.
Are we
talking Rocky with Sylvester Stallone in it?
Sylvester Stallone.
What?
Sylvester
Stallone.
Yeah. Check out patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions, and also check out website. There will be updates coming to that website in a few months.
I thought Rocky was in the 80s. Oh yes, Sly.
Yeah.
I really thought that was the 80s. Rocky. What happened with the lad then? Because didn't he do 4 Rockies?
You're on about the actor.
Yeah, didn't
He's
he
in a
do
movie
4?
called Expendables as well, I believe.
He was in loads of things.
He is in loads of things. We'll have to watch
He
that
was
at
in
some
them days
point.
because he was very famous in the 1970s and the 80s.
Yeah.
Oh no, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. See you around. Praise the headphones.
Praise the headphones.
Praise the headphones. Something is coming.
Right, I'm going to...
Saying that it feels right.